There you go.
Hi, I'm Amy Abrams, and this is my basement. We're doing a video diary of the finishing. It's 1 week in. We started 1 week ago on February the 21st. It's now February the 28th. And as you will see, there has been a lot of progress. We have electrical. That works. Can lights. Off and on. We did not have this previously. We have an open basement with recesses that are design finishes that were not included in some of my other estimates. And while we're on that topic, let's talk about the estimates I received. I had 4 estimates come in, all of which were through the email initially, where I gave size and just general description of how I wanted my basement finished. 2 of the estimates came back through email, $30,000, no problem, we'll be okay. Other one, $33,000. They came out, saw the basement, got back with me, $47,000 to finish the basement. I was shocked. So I called this other company, the current company I went with, and they said, no problem, we can probably do it for $30,000. Let me come out and look at it. I see no reason why we can't do that. They came out $28,670. They didn't even come in to come up to the $30,000. And in addition to that, their $28,670 included a lot of features that the other estimates did not, one of which was drop ceilings that the other estimates included, the tile drop ceilings, which Judith says hideous. So we're doing the sheetrock ceilings in her estimate. Additionally, none of the other estimates talk anything about opening up this stairway and moving the drain lines back on this bathroom. The drain lines were originally right here. They incised the concrete, pushed the drain lines over, opened up this stairway, and were very conscious about replacing the vapor barrier and making sure that everything was done properly. As a mother of 3 small children, we were very concerned about all of the construction going on in the house, making sure it was safe for our kids and that our kids would not be disturbed because of it. When they did the incision on the concrete, there was a terrible gas smell, but I was prepared for it. Judith let me know that it was going to happen, how long it would last, it was going to be just fine. As with everything else that's gone on, I've stayed in close communications with the contractor over the entire period, and emails about what's happened today, what's been completed today, what to expect tomorrow, so that everything has been flowing very, very well. As we walk through here, you'll notice some other design touches that weren't included in any of the other estimates, such as the arched open doorway openings. The bathroom, the other estimates I received were a fabricated fiberglass shower and vinyl flooring. This company's estimate is a completely tiled out shower and floor. And in fact, not only is it tiled, but the tile is going to be designed in such a way that it's not the boring, just laid across squares. They're going to be shifted and turned, and there's going to be decorative accents, of course, that none of these other estimates included. As you walk through here, again, we have some lighting going on, and in 1 week's time, as you can see, we've got sheetrock delivered, going up tomorrow. We've got the framing complete, the plumbing is complete, everything is ready for sheetrock in a week. It's incredible. The other great thing about this is, if you notice these studs all the way through, every single stud in this place is level. We went through here the other night with a level and looked at each and every stud, and every single one she put a level on, completely level, which is extremely important to me because right before I went through this basement finishing process, my neighbor had a sunroom put in from Home Depot. They picked a product at the store, came home, never heard from the contractor again. They work out of town a good bit. They come home, they've got this sunroom. It's not the one they picked originally. There was no communication with the subs and the contractor at any point during the time. And now the thing is having to be completely redone. They had to get lawyers and the head of Home Depot out there because it was so unlevel, it was a hazard and could have fallen down. So it's been very nice to work with the contractor, who is very conscientious of the standard of work that's being done. The subs that have been in here are very conscientious and take great pride in their work. You come down here and they're very, very conscientious of what they're doing. They do it well and they do it fast, but they do it right, which you don't always get. Lots of times people come in here and throw it up, they leave your house, you never hear from them again, and it wasn't done right, but that's not the case here. Another thing that you will notice is just, there's been no upcharges. I've added a couple of things along the way. I've asked questions of the contractor along the way. In here, we started out, this is going to be the family room, and I wanted to do a flush mount television and home theater system with wiring. This contractor said, no problem, we'll take care of it. They're going to make sure that there's an outlet over there so that my cords aren't hanging down behind. It's going to be very professional looking and nicely done. Another thing is, this was completely closed off at the doorway. They opened this up and arched this entryway and placed a micro-lam beam up here so that it continues to support my house in the manner that it needs to. Instead of throwing up some 2x4s or some 2x10s, they took the time, they did it right, and they used the correct materials to make sure that they weren't compromising the structure of my home in the process. This also is a trade ceiling. We had to accommodate the HVAC lines running through here, but we didn't want to drop the ceiling down so it was so low it closed you in. We were able to open it up, tray it out, and it's just going to be great. It's going to be beautiful, and the contractor suggested all of this along the way. These were things that I knew nothing about, and they were suggested to me along the way. As we were walking through the estimate originally, I said, oh, I'm going to put a piece of furniture over here against this wall to hold my children's toys and such. And the contractor said, oh, let me do it. I can probably do it for less and it'll be much nicer. And sure enough, the specs that we've come up with are a much more professional and upscale looking product for the same price. So we've been extremely pleased with the process and how quickly it's been done, how it's been done right, and with all of the upgrades and finishing touches and the professionalism of the contractor as well as the subcontractors throughout the whole entire process.